This is CalOne, the God, aka the chef with the long hair, doing the things I do on Side Bar Chronicles 2021. I'm here with no other than my brother Big DeeMo, aka Thanos, with all the Infinity Stones holding it down out there on the West Coast. What's good, bro?
Man, everything is everything. Happy to be here. You already know we heading in a new direction with NYUR. They can see our mugs on this thing now, and it's gonna be a good deal for the whole squad, the group, all that, and all our many outlets and channels.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We ain't new to this. We true to this, and we've been doing this for a long, long time. You know, a lot of people have done a lot of things that we're doing, and they're very good at what they do. But I think, what I wanted to do with Sidebar Chronicles 2021 was I want to take in a different direction of what everybody else is doing with their podcasts and stuff, and especially a lot of the celebrities who've taken over that, that movement. We're going to work with the normal, everyday people. Of course, we're going to have some interviews with some good, entrepreneurs, people that got shit going on. DeeMo, a lot of people that got shit going on, some artists, filmmakers, some strippers who shake their ass, whatever the fuck they doing. We gonna have it right there on Sidebar.
Bro, check this out, man. I just heard something crazy. One of the homegirls that posted they opening up an all BD what's the big girl club? They open up a BW strip club, man, down in Dallas or something.
Oh, they gonna get paid, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers like food and titties, you know what I'm saying? Big girls got the food and titties, they gonna fuck with them and all that. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make a shitload of money because secretly dudes be liking the thickness, thick thighs and shit save lives, you know what I'm saying?
What is it, BTW, BTWs, whatever?
BBW.
Okay.
It's BBW.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, we got a lot of interesting shit going on. We're going to have some fun this year. What I want to ask you, because the last year been difficult, and I don't want to talk about the proverbial monkey in the room, which we will anyway. What has the last year done? What happened to you in the last year? Tell me what happened with you, man.
Pandemic-wise, well, I never caught the thing, so that's all good. But
the pandemic,
yeah, business-wise, bro, I done had some things happen. I had, me and the team had hopped into a situation with the cell phone. We was unlocking cell phones and chipping them up. That burned down twice. I don't even know how that happens. But we had one of them massage parlors on the upstairs of our building that was separated from us. I think they brung their sins to us. And then we had started a security team, and I had went out to Morongo Valley, which is past Palm Springs out here.
Right.
That burned down. That went from 11 to 50 acres and got 3 counties involved, and they tried to give me a case for that. And not to mention, by the end of the pandemic, they getting ready to release us back into the real world, and I have an aneurysm that caused a heart attack, and another one, and they really try to take Thanos out, man. Like just some crazy stuff. But musically and business wise, on the side, the hustle never stopped.
Well, I'm glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? That health shit is very, very serious, and everybody think that when something happens to a motherfucker, they got COVID. No,
nah, not at all. Not at all. This probably has more to do with what I worked out with, like the products I was taking.
I believe you. Like I said, you good, but I'm saying people in general, when they hear something happen to somebody, they think like when I saw you, they was like, "Yo, what the fuck he got? That's a ventilator. He got COVID." I'm like, "Nah, motherfucker, he got something else." You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. You know what I'm saying? But it's something else. And to my point, the last year's been very difficult. I had moved to Florida, thinking I'm gonna have some fun in the sun.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
He said, if you ain't from here, you gonna get the fuck out of here. That's what he said. But the weather was great though, homie. I can't complain. I got a chance to do a lot of take a lot of footage, go a lot of places in Florida. A lot of sports shit I did. I did some basic talk shit. But with being that we transitioned from the radio to
That's where you met up with our CJ?
I did. I
shout out to CJ Sullivan.
We're gonna have him this week too, DeeMo. I'm gonna say we're gonna get him. So, basically while I was out there, I decided fuck Florida. So I had to put in a bunch of properties before I came to Florida in like mad different states. So all the people started calling. So I said in the middle of the pandemic, well, let's take a road trip out trip. Like, seemed like it was like 11 states or some shit like that. I mean, literally, we got caught up in Cobb County, Georgia.
National Lampoon.
When Mr. George Floyd got killed, right around when he got killed, that shit was crazy out there in Atlanta. Like, I walked right into the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, I ain't running from shit. We gonna protest out this motherfucker. So, it was like one of those moments. I was in Alabama, and this is when I learned motherfuckers in Alabama don't wipe their ass. All right? I pull over on the road, I'm driving, I pull over on the road, go into a bathroom. They had like the electronic tissue. I had to take a shit. I had to go back and get my papers and all that, get the magazine and read and all that. So I go in there, use the bathroom, come out, and somebody else came in there, and dude got up and left before me. And like I said, it was one piece of tissue in there, so I'm trying to figure out, and he ain't washed his hands either. So motherfuckers in Alabama with some filthy, cock-meat hands-ass motherfuckers out there. Don't wipe their ass. He just got up and didn't wipe his ass and left. And I'm like, yo, and this is like when the shit, but see, I was already on my clinic shit, but everybody was like, don't touch this, don't do this. I'm like, yo, how you go to the bathroom?
Nah, bro, he noodled it. He noodled it like a catfish.
Yo, that whole shit was crazy. Yo, Houston was lit. Louisiana, that shit was a ghost town when I was out, when we ran through there. Houston was lit. You know what I'm saying? Georgia was definitely lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers was partying like it was 1999 out this motherfucker. They ain't give a shit about nothing. So in the middle of all this DeeMo, I come up with the Side Bar Chronicle shit, and I tape a series of videos. You know what I'm saying? We started fucking around. Remember, I was sending you videos, and I was like, this is a little bit different than what we've been doing with New York Underground Radio, and kind of, get me to be able to be me and be able to speak a little bit about different things that I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to something that's scripted and that you're just doing it. It's like, this shit right here is not scripted. We kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Because we've done it so long, anybody think this is scripted? This ain't scripted. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
To my point. To my fucking point. To my point. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. To my point, I think that doing something a little bit different than what everybody else does, I think that's going to give us a real opportunity, a real chance to, kind of make some groundbreaking things with what we're trying to do. And I think a lot of people are looking forward to it.
Doing it.
A lot of sponsors, yeah, I think it's a good thing. Because for me, I relate to more or less to the everyday person. Not so much to the motherfucker that's out there running around doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I vote for the everyday people. What you think, DeeMo? The everyday person, I think we need to talk to them.
I mean, initially, that's what our room and everything we're about. That's what it's about. We tried to keep it real with the, our whole room is made up of a lot of regular people. I mean, we got some studs in there, some stars in there, but, and former athletes and stuff like that. But for the most part, the regular person is our identity. And we should, definitely this season, since, there's, you can see yourself on film, we definitely need to take advantage of that and get people involved. And, at the end of the day, everybody's got a story. Everybody wants to be heard. So, give the people what they want. And then we're just interested all together. I don't remember any season in the last 7 years where we weren't interested in who we were interviewing. We weren't doing it just for, goals and brownie points. Like, we were dead interested in what was going on with these people and the different filmmakers and clothing people and the avenues that we talked to, former big artists, and I mean the list goes on. But for the most part, they're regular people too, and I just like to get the perspective of how anybody's living. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody's got a different path. There's things that we all can identify with. There's things that we can all agree and disagree with, and there's debates. And perspective is a good thing. Perspective is definitely a good thing, especially for the multicultural rooms we got. Just hearing what different people are going through. There's a lot of stuff going on, current affairs right now, that is affecting a lot of different cultures and stuff. At the same time, just like with everything that's going on between the public and cops, there's more than enough people from different cultures identifying with just the human side of things, where it's not just about cultural or racial profiling type deals. People really are identifying like these are, other humans, and everybody has rights, everybody has feelings. And again, I just have to say, everybody's got a story.
That's a fact. And like I said, you know, it's been pretty troubling what's been going on out here. But you know what? You know, I don't think we'll ever return to the normal that we were used to.
If it was ever normal.
Yeah, right. Because I think the same motherfuckers that ain't wearing no drawers before, they still not wearing no drawers now. So
they're wearing gray sweats.
I don't think none of that shit really changed. You know what I'm saying? But for the better part of it, I think that it's been a learning experience. And I think
a learning curve.
Some people took certain situations for granted. And
like what? Like what? Give me an example.
Just being able to go to the store and get some toilet paper.
Wow. That was a big deal for a year.
There was no toilet paper in the store. You couldn't get no disinfectant. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even get no toilet tissue to wipe your ass. Going back to that again, like I said in Alabama, motherfuckers had one piece of tissue. You know what I'm saying? And like literally, I traveled with a case of tissue, case of towels, alcohol, disinfected, bleach. Because some of these motherfuckers need bleach on their body. They need to be bleached down out this motherfucker.
No doubt about it.
You know, I always kind of live like that in my house. But when you gotta do that shit everywhere you go, you gotta like, you know, it's like you're doing a recon. All right, did you see something? Was that a bed bug? What was that? You're doing a whole, you looking right, you doing a whole fucking recon and making sure you didn't touch nothing. Nobody is their DNA in the fucking shower. What is that? What the fuck is that? You know, and it's to the point where people are no longer taking those small things for granted, like being able to go to the store or being told, you know what I'm saying, you know, you got to go in the house at a certain time, you know, and I think, you know, as fucked up as it was, it's a refresher on life and how, you know, we need to pay attention to the small things. Because some of the shit I seen, people was fighting over fucking chicken in Florida. When that chicken sandwich came out, I'm like,
we did that video too.
Yo, bro, they was fighting over the chicken. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, all this shit going on, you motherfuckers out here fighting over chicken? And that was, I think, in August of 2019, to be exact. You know, but to my point, you know, I appreciate being able to talk, or even being able to talk to people face to face, because we didn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? The way shit was. You couldn't really, you know, you couldn't be in the same room with a bunch of motherfuckers. Shit just really, really changed, man. And I want to get other people's perspective and how they spent, you know, the pandemic. Some of the motherfuckers had a quarantine. And you know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to hear from people here what they went through. I think it would be very interesting, especially coming from people that we deal with daily in the group. What do you think?
Like I said, everybody's going to speak on what they're going to speak on. And if COVID affected you, like I said, COVID didn't affect me in certain kind of avenues. Like we kept videos pumping for my music team. We kept selling beats. We kept selling, like we was hustling. It didn't slow us down one bit. But then like on the greater spectrum, we couldn't really go nowhere. We couldn't do nothing. Couldn't put on those shows. So it was like, the videos became very important. What's that?
Right. I missed out on a lot of shows, man. A lot of people.
Yeah, man. I mean, we even had some things set up before all this stuff went crazy, man. We was trying to lock down some real ones, and it's like all that momentum got shut down and shifted, and you know, I can only imagine what it did to families with multiple kids, or you know, anybody who was divorced dealing with yours, mine's, and ours. Like it probably was a disaster in a lot of places. I know New York and California got affected both in funny ways. And considering those are pinnacles of our United States that get a lot of attention, I mean, I know y'all was looking over here like, man, it's crazy over there. We was looking back over there like, man, I'm not going to New York right now. It's nuts. So, you know,
I was in the middle. I wasn't in New York neither. I couldn't even go back to New York. I couldn't even go back.
You was there, bro. And you know, you're my big bro, so I know we stayed in contact behind the scenes, and I was just like, this dude got the flute from Mario 3. He just
yo, shit was just crazy. Like I stayed in touch with a lot of people, and they was like, yo, Cal, what's going on? Where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm in Mississippi. I'm in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Real talk, bro. I was like, where you at?
Like, yeah, bro, like blowing through that shit, like come over here and just seeing how everybody else was living during the pandemic. Shit was like type crazy though, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people down towards the south, they ain't give a fuck. They did not give a fuck. Bro, they wasn't wearing no mask. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what happened one day. I was in Pensacola, Florida, right? And I was trying to find a little place to eat. So I found a place to eat, and I put my mask on. This is before they started making all the masks and shit mandatory. So I go in there with my mask on, and the proprietor, the dude in the store, is like, "Yo, you gotta take that mask off. You scaring my customers." I'm like, first of all, motherfucker, ain't no customers in here. There's one motherfucker in here. That's number one. I'm like, number two, I look at the sign, and it says, all guns are welcome, as long as it's in a holster. So I'm like, so you telling me...
I cannot put my arms in a holster. I cannot put these 24s in a... What are they saying?
You telling me I can't have a mask, but if I got a gun, I can come inside. That's when I knew this whole shit was fucking backwards. You telling me I can't come inside because I got on a mask for my protection and yours. But it's a sign to someone, yeah, you got a gun. Yeah, come on, bring the gun. Motherfuckers are ass backwards, and that's when I knew.
That was a sundown city. That was a sundown city. You know, when the tracks. You better get across the tracks.
Yeah, you better get your shit together. That shit was crazy, bro. It just was, you know, it was a good time. And then when I finally did get back up to New York, you know, the motherfuckers up there is dirty, so I'm thinking it's gonna be the dirty. Bro. I got on the train. I had the train to myself. I got on the bus. I had the bus to myself. I'm like, word? Okay. You know what I'm saying? I got out amongst the people. Motherfuckers was social distancing, had on masks and shit. I was like, I thought these motherfuckers was going to be passing tuberculosis. You know what I'm saying? They motherfuckers had on their masks and shit.
TB, and it's not Tampa Bay.
Yo, I'm going to tell you like this, though, man. I think it was definitely a learning experience for all of us, DeeMo. And we got a lot of good shit we going to share with the people and stuff, you know, and I just want to kind of, you know, I just kind of wanted to kick it a little bit about what we going to do and what we went through, because if you wasn't affected by, you know, the current health crisis, I don't know where you was at. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we all was here. So anybody that missed that part of it, they wasn't living life, you know? So put it in perspective. You know, we all trying to move past it. You know, you got vaccinations and shit, things going on. You know, we want to be able to do our thing, get back out there and get some of the show money, bro. I missed out on a lot of show money.
Yeah, man. And about the vaccine, the way I feel about it, man, a few people ask me, you know, they're going to ask, especially, we're still in the limelight, we're still doing our thing, you know, we're making our moves. People see, like, the posts and videos me and the team be doing. And it's like, somebody's like, did you get your shots yet while you're around everybody? And I know they was being funny, but I'm like, yo, you know what else is man-made that takes up to 10 years before it can show its ugly face in your system? HIV. Why would I get a shot? You don't know what's going to happen next. And then they're telling you got to get this thing every year, or you can still catch this crap even while taking the dang shot. Cool. I'm also not going to trust a place that gave me dinosaur sounds when nobody heard them or recorded them. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. You know, like, bro, we got Jurassic Park and we got sounds out of the animals. How do we do that?
Yo, that shit crazy right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was just really a hell of an experiment. And, you know, I'm just glad we made it through. You know, families, for the better part, is okay. You know, I look forward to doing a lot more stuff. I think this week coming up, we got a few guest people. We got a new team. We got a new team for Side Bar Chronicles.
Excited.
We got some emails. I'm definitely excited. This will probably be about the unliveliest show we'll have right here. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you, because everything after this is going to be lit, as they say.
I already know how it goes.
You already know where we're going with it, though. But, you know, I want everybody out there, you know, continue to take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Check us out. You know what I'm saying? You know how the kids say, hit the subscribe button.
Hit the like. Show us love. Share it.
Love, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to show y'all some love, and we're going to make y'all a part of what we're doing.
Buy the shirt. We need the money.
You know,
buy the shirt. We need the money.
I'll send it to a charity, because the charities need it more. You know, we got to get back to charity. That's something we do all the time. And it's funny, because when I hear, like, regular people, like, we're regular people talking about, oh, yeah.
Just going to rob you first.
The Salvation Army, I gave such and such to them. them. I gave sense to these kids here. You know, I'm currently dealing with some homeless people I look out for. You know what I'm saying? And make sure they eat, because motherfuckers really live in the woods and really don't got no meals. This shit is real, yo. You know what I'm saying? So we are looking to definitely get back here on our Sidebar Chronicles. We're going to set it up where, you know, people want to give to, you know, people that need help, the homeless in particular. You know, we're going to set it up so you'll be able to give them something. And I'll make sure that they actually, motherfuckers actually get it, because they appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they really appreciate it, and it's serious. So, you know, I want to sign off today, DeeMo. You got anything else for us?
You know what? I just wanna shout out all the not just actors and celebs and different artists that we lost over the last couple years, but you know, to all the families that took a hit. You know, just stay strong. I mean, I know we'll eventually get into it. It just makes me feel some kind of way, because if you focus really on everything, I was talking to my brother over in Israel. He was just like, your country's locked down? And that kind of bothered me, that we was pinned in this cage. They can't force us to go back to these camps, but they put us in a big giant one, and people lost a lot of family while the rest of the world was all right. The news, like Jim Morrison said, whoever controls the media controls the mind. And I believe him, you know, and, you know, he thought, because we was doing music, he thought I was ignoring him. I'm like, bro, I can't get to nothing. You know, this is a real deal, because they get to see something else. Kind of like how they, on these infomercials, they always show the bad parts of Africa, but really Africa homes and cars laugh at ours easily. You know, it's one of the richest countries in the world, bro. And I done had a couple of professors that showed me their first cars when they were 16 Mercedes and stuff. Like, they clown on us. They got houses with 19 rooms and stuff. Like, easy does it. So,
Yeah.
you know, for the most part, like, the people who really lost people, I just don't want it to be in vain. You know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like a lot of this didn't even have to happen. And, you know, that's, you know, you're not recovering back from losing someone. So, to everybody hurting out there, just hold your head, you know, and definitely protect your neck. We don't know what's around the corner, but we're going to be on this ride together this season. And, you know, it's more than just our recordings, is more than just our group. This is a team that's really here for each other. You could talk to anybody if you need to talk to. You can, you know, write letters to any of us, jump in our messengers, any of that stuff if you're going through something really, really bad, you know. And there's resources that'll help people with depression and all that stuff, because our country really took a hit, and there's a reason why we're not gonna get back to that normalcy, and it's just because everything is messed up. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%, and mental health definitely plays a part in this, and you know, it plays a big part in this. And a lot of people, some people won't recognize that mental health. You know, you got to address it and deal with it every day, whether it's yours or somebody else's. You know, so I got total respect for that. But once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. DeeMo, you know how we do it. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of people to fuck with. I'm gonna be here to fuck with your lives. I want to see somebody early in the morning. I want to see how you look early in the morning. Do you look like an unborn fetus in the morning? What do you look like?
You look like ET sunbathing.
That's right, and we're gonna bring you up. We're gonna get you on the live. We're gonna have you talking, and we're gonna put your motherfucking ass on YouTube. Yes, we are.
Yes.
So this is Scott Winterguard, aka the Shepherd along here, and I got my brother Big DeeMo, aka Thanos, with the Infinity Stone, signing off right here. Sidebar Chronicles. I guess this would be edition 1, 2021. Peace.
Peace.